Shalom, shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this devil platform with another message. I will say this is a day in which the Most High Yah has made, and I, Sister Deborah, shall rest therein. I'm just coming to you with a message, and for those who are only looking to hear a drop of what comes out of the prophetess mouth from the Most High God, you need to go to the next page, because I'm not going to base this on no time. So you can go on and kick over to the next video. I'm walking right now where Yah has me, and you best bet it ain't in your flesh. Okay? I'm feeling this thing. I'm feeling it. I'm coming to you women, any that are out there that you know that the Most High has elected you for a season, in a season as this, in the body of homicide. I want you to understand a lot of things that has taken place. A lot of things that has taken place has not been taught, that has not been understood, has not been read, has not been comprehended, has not been anything. Why? Because the Most High even said they would rather believe a lie than the truth. So even in many, He has allowed the strong delusion to set forth. And when you got many people with the strong delusion from the Most High Yah, that is actually saying that they're going to be the ones that's out here teaching you all, and you all going to be believing they strong delusion. But you think the Most High got time to separate you from that after all He has done, all He has been, all He has given? You think He had time to sit here and patty cake with these men? No, He don't. He ain't got time for it. Even He said they're going to be a strong delusion on many, because that's where their mindset is going to be. So He's going to suffer that strong delusion to weigh as heavy can be. So I would like to say to you all that there are many of our men that's loaded with a strong delusion, and they're teaching on these platforms. You know, I was just sitting here thinking about what he was sharing with me, and I want to cry so bad. I really want to cry. And the first thing I just said, I'm gonna go to this video. And it's kind of sad, because the Most High took me again, like He normally takes me, to the book of Genesis. And He did all this here within a second. He put it in my spirit. And that's what made it so sad, because, you know, you never seen it so powerful and so anointed and so sad. He was explaining to me about, in the beginning, how He did what He did. He created what He created. In a sense, He made what He made. He spoke what He spoke. And how He left the flaming torch, sword, lit, that we may find our way. He began to tell me about all the movies and things that has taken place in time. And especially in this season we're in, and in the season we have been in the last, say, 100 years. He said there were movies that has been allowed to take place to warn us, to bring our memory back. He said He'll suffer them to make these movies so that we can behold them and remember where we were at one time in Him, or where we're at, or where we're going according to His word. To me, it's sad, because He shared with me in the beginning. He left the torch on, lit, the flaming sword, that we may find our way. No matter which way we turn, we may find our way. He spoke of this in everything. He has always had the light on, you guys. We may not have to all the time think in darkness, feel in darkness, walk in darkness, and talk in darkness. He has always had a stretched out hand to us, a stretched out arm with a hand to us. He has always had it there. He has never been far away from us. He has never been distanced from us. Even when we were brought to this land, we didn't come to this land because the white man had the power, or the British, or Iran, or no one had the boats and all. It didn't have anything to do with that. We always misses the point. We miss what Yah has been telling us all these years, and we continue to miss every sign that he has shown us. And I think that's pretty sad, because we don't see what is to be seen. We don't hear what is to be heard, because we so caught up in not understanding our spirit. The only part of us that Yah is willing to abide in. We wants to only deal with our flesh. So there is a strong delusion that has been set upon our nation, because we still refuse to see anything and everything he has set before us out of his love. In the book of Genesis, he left a flaming sword, and he said that sword is to be able to be in the midst to show us our way. No matter what turn you make, it was there to show us our way. Our way to who? To him. He said that even his light has always been on. A lot of people don't understand who his light is. His light has been on when we were in the wilderness. Our forefathers was in the wilderness. His light has been ever on for a people who walk still yet in the 2020 darkness. Why is you saying this, Deborah? Because you refuse. You are refusing to comprehend the light that rests there in you. He turns around and then he sends his ultimate light, which is Christ, to light the whole world. And what do? We still insist on walking in darkness, not comprehending the light. The light draws you to spirit and truth. The light draws you to what is not in the darkness, to show you what is actually going on. People don't understand Melchizedek. People don't understand the things and the ones that he has sent down. They carry the light to direct us in the right order, so we may walk in the right direction. He has always had a stretched out arm with a hand, the mighty hand to us. And here it is, the year 2020. You hear the men talking about when it's time, when the water get warm, not hot, warm. It's time to run in and pray. They don't think about praying and running in and coming together until they see the heat of the white man heating up. Then they run and tell you it's time to pray. No, it's not time to pray, because no matter how you pray without faith, someone has to be in that circle with faith. The substance, the things of unseen but yet believe. Our men have led a multitude. Just read your Bible and look at the multitude of men and women and children died. It outranked the men and children that came on a slave ship, people. It outranked the wars that the United States and anyone could have had. It outranked the people that the United States killed for the land. When you go back to the biblical word of the Most High Yah, you can hear, you can see, you can read how many the Most High had to take out. If you add them up, it will blow your mind. How many Hebrew Israelites that the Most High had to take out? Why? Because it is a people that he has been dealing with for a mighty long time. And they refuse. The reason why I say it's sad, because he was dealing with me on all the movies that he suffered the white man to make. And in the process, he allowed us to take a hold of it and behold it so we can see the light that he had on in these movies. That he has been ever present with a stretched out arm and a right hand. He gave them the ability to make the movie, but he was always present. And here today we're saying we're woke up to what? Hell. Because we're killing each other, sending each other to hell. We won't give the people the pure adulterated word. We so busy confusing them with so many books and so many precepts and so many lines. Yah didn't send his Holy Spirit to tie people up, but to set them free. The Most High began to tell me that he always had a stretched out arm and a right hand. So all this time I'm thinking, I'm telling you to really read about this right hand, to really understand the stretched out arm. It's deeper than deep. He said, just like the movies, Deborah, in the movies they sit and they watch it, they can see the biblical in the movies. Warning them, telling them, giving them a sign. But they refuse. And then he told me, look at the platforms. The devil platform I give unto them, and they still insist on leading the people in darkness, not comprehending the light, not leading them to light. They want to lead the flesh in control. They want to manipulate the flesh. They want to deceive the flesh. They want to be in control of the flesh. He said men has been lying since the beginning of time. Their first sin was not from a woman. It was from Adam. Adam sinned first because he was given the one law, as they say, and the one commandment. And he took his crown off, which is the law and the commandment that was put on his head. He took it off and he laid it to the ground. And that's how the woman took on answering and responded to the serpent. It's because when he gave it to the man, and then he began to tell me how, Deborah, when I called for Adam, I wasn't calling for Eve because I knew who I had ordered the commandment. He said that's how it is today. And from what Adam said to Yah in the beginning is what the spirits are so heavy on our men today regarding their women, wanting to keep them in the same bondage as the old, because the old had them as slavery. The men did the same thing to their women and wives and their children, not being responsible as Yah had put him head over today. He said when Adam said to him, that woman that gave me, that cut all, that was it. From that day on, Adam will continue to blame woman. He blamed woman in the face of the Most High Yah. And he's blaming woman in the year 2020. And then the serpent even knows the importance of a woman. Women, the Most High was sharing with me, and that's why I say I'm sad till I want to cry. He said, Deborah, I never cursed the woman. If you listen to what comes out of the man's mouth in this book, in the biblical, when you listen to what comes out of the man's mouth, that's out of the man's mouth. But if it didn't come out of my mouth, Elohim, Yahuwah, or Yeshua HaMashiach, it is not of us. It holds no weight. He said to me, I didn't curse the women. Everything about a woman, Yah has built the word on, you guys. So now there is the fulfillment of why that spirit is after the women. If you go on the other end to the Caucasian, you can see. You all might not can see it, but being a prophet is in the wilderness, I try to figure out why are they so fascinated by what's between a woman's leg. Why are they so fascinated? Why do they scope everything with a woman wound and a woman clitoris and a woman, but what's between a woman leg? It's because they know that the Most High designed her in such an awesome way that he took the beginning all the way to the end and made everything wrap around her. And the devil, Satan, knows it. And the Hebrew Israelite men are ignorant without a cause, because they still today have not behold spirit and truth. They walking in darkness. They have not discern anything. They walk around here want to get women in control, because if they keep them like they did back in the biblical, then they'll never find truth. They are reacting the same way the white man has done them. The same action, the same reaction they're doing to their women. And they have done. When the Most High told me the reason why they came over here, I was like, praise the mighty Yah. He does what he does best. See, a lot of them tell you they came over here like as if the white man done some British and everybody. You came over here, men, because the same thing that you done, Yah brought you to a land to do it unto you. You hear me, women? Yah said everything that they have experienced coming to this land, he said that they done before they even got on the ship. They had done it at one time. See, he came to bring upon them the same punishment in which meets the crime. See how just the Most High is? Stop thinking that y'all brought us over here for nothing, because of stiff-necked rebellion, disobedient. Women, that's a lie. Y'all brought us over here for a very reason our men is today. I gave y'all videos telling you how these brothers are killing each other, and you don't hear the other brothers even counseling them or going on the highway and telling them nothing, but they on the devil platform talking about submit to your husband, a virtuous woman, the things that has no power in the eyes of Yah. You ain't turning these women to the Most High Yah, but you telling them to be a virtuous woman to you. It's not a man on earth. Not one man on earth deserves a virtuous woman. Thus said Yahuwah. It was a question, women. You have been sold the pill called deceive. And this is what you chose, and this is what you desire. Yah is not going to stand in your way. He's not going to hinder you. He's not going to separate anything in anybody. He's going to let you continue to walk in your darkness and in the midst of what you want to believe and what you want to desire and what you want to think. Because for thousands of years, this is how you walked. This is how you desire to hear. You don't want to hear him. Women, it's time to come out in great numbers. We are to go on the highways and byways. We are to pray for our families. We are to pray for our husbands and our sons and our daughters. We're to set an example so they may see the moaning and the women of the Most High Yah. We got to show Yah that we're willing. We're determined to walk upright before him, and that he will lead us and guide us and show us the way. Man can't alternate or dictate Yah's power. They are sitting in too much of darkness. They want us in the darkness in which they have sat in for so long. But I thank the Most High, because he began to tell me about YouTube, Facebook, and all of them. He said, I even suffered them to be able to make it to the devil's platform to tell spirit and truth and that which has to do with him. But what they get on here doing, trying to control and deceive and trying to group off and trying to get this members and this members, this like and this. He said they have gone so far to many won't make it back. That's why he prophesies a small remnant. And that's why he said very few shall find their end. And if it was so, it would fool a certain people. And those are his elects. And Sister Deborah is an elect that's not going to be fooled by man. So Sister